Yo, yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change.
Alright, y'all. So we're loaded up. Got the Yardbird in the back. We're going to run to a undisclosed testing spot and try to get a couple test hits in to see if we can tune in the anti-roll bar, because before when we was at Darlington it was twisting real bad because it wasn't there. It was there, but it wasn't welded in. So we got it welded in, so we're going to see what we can do. So we're about to be en route. Here we go. BJ hits the light. I let go of the button. Car launches, and everything on the left side picks up, plants everything on the passenger side, right rear tire. About, I don't know, 60 to 100 feet out, you'll see the car start to roll or drive to the left, and that's what we're trying to fix. All right, we were at a undisclosed, but a Mexico / private area, and we're going to go ahead and get unloaded, and waiting on Krabby Kramer. He's coming, and then we're going to try to do a couple test hits and see how this suspension's working, and we're going to go from there. So we've made it to where we're going. Now let's see if it actually goes. This is her first time backing me up, but I think she did a pretty dang good job for her first time. So, you know, the more you practice, the better you get. Something ain't right. This is what I felt like in the car. What the heck is going on here? All right, y'all. You see what happened in the video. The car's bucking real bad. As soon as we launched, the car did the burnout great. I'm sitting there like trying to figure this out, and we're in a undisclosed place. And so like I'm trying to very quickly look at the data log. And so I didn't actually take the time to sit and look at it. So that being said, normally every single time before we make a pass, I put fuel in the car. Every time. That being said, I don't have a fuel gauge on the car, and I still use the factory fuel tank. So I really don't know how much fuel is actually in it. And when I look at the data log, I can see the fuel pressure just drop, and then the oil pressure drops because it's run out of fuel, and then the car dives down and it sloshes back to the fuel pump, and then it picks back up and keeps doing this and doing this. So the only thing I can think of is that I'm running out of fuel, because the burnout is great because the car isn't, necessarily trying to launch. It's just going straight, it's fairly level. So this boils down to a little bit of a dumbass attack. I didn't do the things that I normally do before every round, and we just switched this car to E85. So, like, in all honesty, I have no idea how much fuel it uses. And we did multiple pulls on the dyno. We put about 10 gallons in it when we did the pulls on the dyno, and then I threw another 5 in it. We was up at Darlington, and then moving around and testing around the house, and then that was it. I never put any more fuel in it. So I'll turn this around and show you what I can see on the data log. And this is my conclusion from what I can see of this, because I'm reading like the data log myself. Not the greatest at it, but I think this is the problem. And trust me, Super K is not very happy with me right now, because we drove clear across, 2 towns to get to where we was going to try and test tonight. So, but hey, I don't know if honestly this would have happened if we'd have been at the track, because I'd have put at least 4 or 5 gallons in the thing to make the pass. But I'll go ahead and show you what we found on the data log. All right. So as you can see, our blue or teal, however you want to call it, is our oil pressure. Red is RPM. We're sitting here on the 2-step. We're on the chip. Car launches. As soon as it launches, fuel pressure or oil pressure goes up, fuel pressure goes down. Then it cuts out, RPMs go down, oil pressure goes down, car lays down, then it comes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And over here, this is just me backing up. But that is the only thing that makes sense to me, because I haven't changed anything since Darlington. But if somebody sees something else, please let me know, because I'm trying to learn this myself. And my computer just shut off. Hang on now. There we go. So, excuse me, if y'all see something I don't know, please say something, comment. I appreciate it. So it looks like this was just a flat case of the dumbass on my part. And what makes it even worse, they even have 5 gallons of fuel in the truck. And I thought about putting it in there and I didn't. So the next night, Tuesday, we went back out and tried this again. Hopefully putting fuel in it solves our problems. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try this again. Like I said, we got the Super K back here, rolling everything off, trying to get the loose gravel out of the way, hook the laptop up, do some data logging. We're gonna see what we got. But I think we found our issue with the fuel, but we're about to figure it out for sure when we test it here in a few minutes. So other than that, I think we're about ready to make a first test hit and see how it goes. When we did this one, we were by ourselves, so we just put the camera on the facing camera as if it's looking at you at the phone, and obviously the quality isn't that good, but we'll turn it around here eventually. quick recap. Remember, we're testing the anti-roll bar, see how everything twists and plants everything on the passenger rear tire, which in turn, 6,200 feet out there, is driving us to the left. So now we have installed the anti-roll bar or welded it in and put fuel in it, and look what we have now. As we launch here, I know it's kind of close, you can't see the other side, but look, everything is planted pretty much straight to the back of the car. And that was the entire goal here in putting that thing in there, because you can see right there, it is not twisted. All right, y'all. Seems like we figured out the problem. 1, put fuel in the car. 2, get that anti-roll bar welded in. So now we're 3 days before race night. For the most part, Yardbird's ready to go. We're gonna just kind of go over it, make sure torque converter bolts are tight. Everything's the way it needs to be done, the best of our abilities, and we're gonna go from there. So, hey, if y'all can comment, like, subscribe, anything, especially when it comes to reading them data logs, because I'm still learning this stuff. So if y'all have a better way of doing it, or you know something that I don't know, please say something. And hey, I'll take it all into consideration. So as of right now, we're going to be in Rockingham for Dig or Die, East Coast versus the world. So hopefully we get a good first round draw, and we'll go from there. We'll see y'all Friday night. Thank you. Bye.